Welcome, IT Lux. This is Warwick here. I'm just enjoying a small piece of chocolate to keep my energy going. The purpose of this is to give you a little bit of feedback. So let me open up your deck here and focus a little bit more on the deck itself, in as much as the feedback that we've already given you. So let's just have a run through it and we'll give you feedback. So yeah, pretty minimalist here. The opening slide also is an opportunity for you to put in a message, right? If you've got a key message or key idea, that's the place to put it in. Current business performance, quite a lot going on. We've got a chart, we've got like market share going on, we've got revenue numbers down here. What's the message? What do you want us to focus on? Okay, because obviously your market share is good. That might have, market leader at, with 45%. That's the message. Right? Really tell us what to focus on, because otherwise we've got to, really these two charts are the same. You probably don't need both. Again, this number here is there's no context. Remember we talked about the comparison. There's no context to this sales revenue number. It doesn't mean anything to us. We're outside investors. So that could probably be, sharpened up a bit, get a little bit more focused on this one here. Current demand strategy. I like the way you've highlighted that. Very good. That's excellent. Good. Again, here, what you might see, and you see this often on TV, you don't necessarily have to put the whole chart, right? Maybe you blur out, after do top three and then blur out everybody else. So, we don't start reading numbers that we don't need to. IT Lux products have the most demand compared to competitors. Good. That's your message. That's good there. So, yeah, that's a good one. So now we're getting a bit more visual. This is a nice slide. I like this. Easy to digest. Although there's a lot of data here, with demand, price, compensation, the size of the circles really make it easy for us to see. So again, really clear here, like it. Again, what would be an overall message that you'd like to, put out there as well as a result of reading all this? What's that idea that you want to leave with us? I think the presentation is excellent. But again, what's that thought or that idea? That again could go on the slide. And it just reinforces what you're saying in the presentation. If it's on the slide and you say it, then you just increase those repetitions, which help us remember. Segment sides here, a little bit vague here. I'm not really sure what's being said, depending on the gain. Yeah. Not really sure what the point is on this one. Products and strategies that led us to success. Yeah, pretty good. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, wow. The air conditioning in Dubai is on really cold. Sorry about that, guys. Again, title is clear. Just a little tip. Try and keep the title on one line if you can. Products, strategy that led us to success, or you could have what could you have? Do you need to say products and strategy? Would you want to have product/strategy, our successful product strategy? Whatever you want to say there. Make it a bit tighter. So that 92% probably should be really highlighted here. I like the key points, it's good, but really get that 92% out, because bang, that's really impactful. And then innovator as well. Let us know that you're a market leader, you're dominating these segments. That's a really important advantage that we should be aware of that perhaps you didn't really put out there. Future strategy. So we're going down into like 5 points here. It's kind of a little bit, it's kind of a lot for us to digest. Stabilizing strong position, focusing on 2 products, investing in R&D, investing heavily in marketing. Okay, so try and really compact that down, because, instead of saying investing in R&D to create innovative products, you could say R&D dash, innovation, and then you can talk more about that in the presentation itself. The visual here, yeah, it's okay, but again, I think you just need to be able to justify, why is the cost cutter in the cash cow? Do you really understand the definition of what a cost cow is? But I think this was good. I like the visual. I think it was a good one to use. Perhaps, I'm not sure how many products you actually have. Maybe this is more for the product stocks themselves as much as the categories. But again, that's open for interpretation. So that was pretty good. PE ratios. I'm not really sure here. Again, 55,56. I'm not even. Is that comma? Should that be a full stop? Is that 5.56? Is it? I'm not quite sure what you're using there. It's a little bit confusing, to be honest, what those PE ratios are. And again, here we just felt like some of those projections are super, super aggressive and maybe even getting a little bit unrealistic in terms of an ROI. Stock price increased $26, using an estimate of 26 growth per quarter. Yeah, so I'm not, it kind of lost us there a little bit just in terms of the coherence. So you might want to think about your financial, modeling there in terms of how realistic is it. If it sounds like too much of a good thing, then often it is, right? Requested. So again, really clear on the request. That's excellent. And then the team here. So, it's good, guys. I mean, it's a good presentation. I think, you came across well as a team. You were all participating. That was good. So, that was really strong. You'd obviously done some homework here. You did some analysis, which was really good. So I think really you just could have got the idea of, the fact that you were a market leader out a little bit stronger. That could have been one thing. And then perhaps just on the financial modeling, I'm not really sure if that was realistic. And, again, that could be something that, could get flagged up in a VC type presentation. But, you're well presented, you came across as a team, and you put together a good presentation. So well done. Your efforts were well received. So, keep going. Let's see how the rest of the simulation plays out. I hope you're able to maintain that lead. There'll be a lot of competition from the other teams. So let's see how that goes. But I wish you all the best. So I'll see you tomorrow. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out. Okay. Thanks, guys.